actually, here's the 6. And either an 8 count or 2, or whenever you feel it, you're gonna go into and hold a pose. Basically, you're posing, but I want you to dance. I want to see everything that, all the skills, all the tools, everything you are. I want this place to be a place for me to play without the judgment of like, is this good? No.
I think he's really good at facilitating, like bringing people together, and it's always like the energy of everyone like just meshes really well. I think the message behind it is super important. Just taking care of yourself and, you know, staying true to who you are. And we hear it all the time, but I think like every reminder counts and is important.
Andrew sent me a message on Instagram saying he had this idea for a party where all his friends are dancing and showing off, and he's spinning, and he asked me if I was interested, and I was like, sure, for sure, it sounds like a fun time. And so he believes in me even when I felt like sometimes I didn't believe in myself, so I felt like I really appreciate him making me a part of this, because it's a pretty small group, so I feel kind of special.
We having to go down.
He's been somebody I've looked up to pretty much my entire dance career. He was my very first dance director when I joined Soundbox Studios, when I joined Riot Squad, and he really gave me my, I guess, sense of direction in dance. And he was one of the first people, honestly the first person to give me a chance on the team. Even when I felt like I was lacking, he saw something in me. So, one of the biggest things he ever emphasized was how dance, you know, you hear this a lot, but it really resonated when Andrew said it. It's 10% physical, 90% mental. So essentially, that's something that I've lived by for a while now.
Which shirt would you have chosen? Like, which one did you want?
Mine was Take Care of the Kid in You. And that one, again, it just really takes me back to when I first joined Riot Squad, you know. I had a moment of revelation last year. You know, I remember saying, like, I wish my set pieces were better, but, you know, then I look back and, you know, 15, 16-year-old me when I first joined Riot Squad and Soundbox wouldn't even believe the position I'm in now and like the opportunities that I get now. So from that moment forward, you know, I always like think of that kid.
I think the one that I chose was Take Care of the Kid in You, which I think is also really cool. Take care of the kid in you. It's like that little person in us is always there, and you want to just, you know, give that that child just love.
Whatever this event, you know, becomes, I would want it to, you know, like multiply every single time.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it is kind of, this party and this event is kind of an experiment, so who knows, you know, where the night will go.
It's running faster than I thought, but I'm totally in it and it feels so good.
Yeah?
It feels so good. Hey! Oh no, AP is here!
And he's honestly one of the main people that brought me here. He keeps saying it's not. He's like so humble, but I'm like, no, like you, like he helped me become the person who I am. He helped me embrace like my own creativity, my own potentials. We would go to coffee shops together, and then we just talk about like our dreams. And he mentioned like, you know, good philosophy. I want to make a brand about mental health. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. And so like him, like seeing it come to fruition, it's just like really amazing. And I wanted to like support him every step of the way because he supported me every step of the way. So yeah, that's what we do for it with my friends, and I get to like catch up with him, see him again. So I'm happy to be here.
Just be here. I know I'm DJing up there. If you want to come by and say hi, great, but I'd rather you just immerse yourself here, right? Like, I'm here as I'm your caterer to music, that's it, you know? So let that be the driving force for your vibe tonight. Just be happy.
We haven't even started the dancing yet, but I already feel like the good energy and the good intention that everyone has tonight, and I think it touch a lot of people if we could get this bigger and if more people can experience this. He literally started the night off explaining our 5 senses, smell, touch, hearing, what else is there? Taste. And he's literally given us every single one of those stimulations to make us feel protected and that we're in a safe space. He said it's a closed event. He staged the whole studio before we even started any of this process. His mission and his goal was to make us feel so calm and so at peace tonight. So I just feel so protected because I feel like I'm surrounded by people I love and people who aren't going to judge me. And he said that tonight's for us to play and it's not for us to care about what we look like or what we feel or what we want to express. I think this whole experience is really opening my eyes. It's funny that you say that about dancing because I do want to dance professionally. And I know it's that like times 1,000. So I try to mentally prepare myself for that, but then I get in spaces like this where it's like it doesn't have to be like that as long as you create your own path, because I could easily do this in my own way and still feel this same vibe but get paid for it, which is the end goal. I wanted the one that said where you are loved, because I'm at a point where I'm receiving a lot of external validation and I didn't have a lot of internal growing up. So now that I have a lot of external, it's almost like I thought I needed that, but it's not doing good for me, even though it kind of feels like it. It's almost like a temporary thing. Like it feels good in the moment, but So where you are loved spoke to me mainly because of that and the way it ties into my life.
I've learned to follow the cycles of the moon just to check in on where I'm at in the goals of my life. And not necessarily like, the moon tells me to, right? It's more like, oh, it's time to check on some shit, right? So, just keep that in mind. As I like this, just breathe and be thankful that you're here, yeah? As you listen to the music, let that tune in. I believe that our spine is an antenna, so listen through your spine. And I like to do this thing where I pretend that every song I play is written for me, by me, and I fully mean every word of it. So all these love songs, it's about how much I love myself now, right? And it's like, oh, thanks. It's almost like singing to my kids self. So just keep that in mind, tune into the music. Everybody here is a dancer or loves music, and that's not an accident. So thank you guys.
I see Andrew as like my dance pop. So we go way back. Good Philosophy is just a place that you can be free and where there's no judgment. He was like, oh, like, I really want you to be my wardrobe stylist. So I was like, wow, that's awesome. Like, I would love to do that for you. Sometimes creatives, we feel as if we're unheard sometimes. And I feel like this is the place for that. A lot of times we do express through our dance movement, which can also relay the message to our audiences. But spaces like this are needed for us dancers. These people are my family. I stay late nights in rehearsal with these people, so we've seen each other cry, we've seen each other laugh, we ate together, we won together at different competitions, so that's why I say love. I just want to say I love all of y'all, and I just hope everybody kill it tonight and just leave it all out on the dance floor.
I think dance has been my whole entire life. So like the main thing is Andrew supports the community, and he always has been. He's always been a really good guy, so definitely wanted to come back and support him, you know what I mean? I feel like dance needs to keep going within, art and dance needs to keep going within Houston, and we already have a very strong community, but to keep it as real and as strong as possible. I feel like good leaders are needed, and community building new leaders is one of the most important things. You can't serve unless you're serving yourself first. Like, you are accountable and responsible for yourself, and you have to set good vibes and good examples. You can't be down like that, and to do that is to be healthy for yourself first and be strong for yourself. But your mental health should be prioritized, just because like mental health is the most important thing. If you don't have mental health, you can't get through it. I feel like with creativity, you have to, because everybody's trying to be creative now. Everyone's going for that, but they're forcing it. So nothing is really genuine creativity anymore. So, and they're destroying their mental health for the dollar. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like genuine creativity comes when you're bored and when there's nothing going on. That's why you can't force it. It has to be a pull. You know what I mean? You can't push it. If you push it, then it's not gonna be real. It's gonna be a fake thing. And to have it as a pull, your mental health has to come first. That's the importance. That's the connection. I hope for the best. I hope for success. I hope because Andrew deserves it. He really does. You know, like everything that he's done for the community, everything that you see how many people are here for him already. You know, he really does deserve it. I feel a pull to creativity here, and that's very rare. When I go to bookings, sometimes it feels like a push, just because like a lot of people are very surface level about their bookings. Like sometimes they tell me about their ideas, and it's like, I know you're just doing that for the views. You know what I mean? But here, when you get into a place where it's genuine creativity and everybody's here just to feel that, you feel a pull towards doing the best work that you could possibly do.
But yeah, go ahead, walk around, graze, find your space, and I'm gonna start. Yeah? Let's go. I'm gonna start. The music's gonna get loud, and that's how you know we start.
Let's go, Andrew.
Yeah? All right.
That's my
With the blunt in out.
Cool. Come on. I ain't got nothing to hide, baby. It's legal now.
Andrew is one of those people that it's very near and dear to me. Like, we have a long-standing relationship or history, just like pretty sure a lot of the people here. And I think one thing that we all probably do have in common is that we have that, but we also may be misunderstood. That's what it is to be human. You know, we're on this earth to coexist with each other, and we got to make the best of our time. So I think really, at the end of the day, I think that's what this brand, all these people, that's what we're about. That's why, after so many years and our ups and downs, like, I'm still here. I'll answer his call, and I'll be there to support and to help out.